Okay, Joe wants a dog cameo. 1 second. Taya never understands what's happening when I bring her on live.
Taya! Hi, sweet girl. Oh, she's gorgeous. Hello.
Her lips are kind of tucked in. She can smell the apple that you can't have that one.
What's going on?
Okay, so tell us what you've been up to, because since Dark Matter, I mean, you have been all over the place, crushing the game, not only in the world of film and TV, but also like in fashion. I don't know if anybody saw that amazing picture of her like holding the Emmy. But yeah, so tell us about what's been going on with you. Don't be modest.
Oh goodness! But you know what it's like when you go to these award ceremonies. It is quite incredible how you get the most amazingly talented hair and makeup people that come to your house, and then the amazing stylist, and they bring it all together and dress you. It's I love that, but it's so fun.
How was working on This Is Us?
This Is Us. Oh, I miss those guys so much. The sweetest. I mean, I've been so lucky to work with the most incredible people. Like Dark Matter was my first series regular job. Was it your first series regular job as well? Yeah.
This is my first TV job.
TV, yeah. I'd had like small guest stars here and there before, and then got Dark Matter, which was amazing because everyone was lovely. I mean, what a lovely show to go into with Joe, our showrunner. Gave me my first job. Thank you, Joe.
He's here.
Yes. Hi, Joe. And then from there, I don't know. It's funny how you kind of in it, and it's been busy since Touchwood, which is an amazing as an actor, to carry on working, doing what you love. And then This Is Us, such a lovely group of people. It came out of nowhere, really. Just auditioned, got the job.
So good.
And
a little bit of like
it too, young lady.
Well, we're having fun, guys. This is like not very known, and I don't know if it's very kosher to even share it. But I tried very, very hard to get Mel onto The Rookie, and it didn't work out because she, is very busy and needed and wanted as far as exclusivity is concerned. But we tried so hard to get her.
I wanted to work with you so much, and it's such an amazing show. I mean, you must feel so proud of it.
I love it. Honestly, it's, you do hear of bad stories. Like, people come out of this industry with bad stories, and for whatever reason, I'm like being watched over because every single job I go to is exceptional, and the humans I work with are exceptional. And so as I'm saying this, I'm kind of realizing like maybe I'm the person that's kind of poo-pooing on it when I'm there. Because everyone I interact with is just wonderful.
They love you. She's the sweetest girl ever. The hardest working. You should have seen her do the stunts. It was just like, oh my goodness, crazy.
Yeah, I love you. Okay, well, let's check out some questions. Okay, so from our Chenford fam, shout out Chenford. There's somebody asking, what was your favorite scene to film in Dark Matter?
There were so many. I mean, from that episode we just watched, I love all the scenes in the bridge where we all come together. They take so long to film. And then if we've been shooting for like 12 hours, by the end of the day, there's always someone that's just like, whoa, what's happening? And I'd always feel for Zoe, who had a crazy amount of dialogue. It was a technical blurb, but they're always the really fun scenes when we'd all get to work together. But also, I love the stunts and all the fight scenes and all the rehearsing with John Stead. John Stead was our amazing stunt coach, and he'd teach us all the bow staff and all that. I mean, it was a dream. Yeah, a dream. All of it.
And you did so well. My favorite scenes. Oh man. It's funny because there are the scenes that you love because of the content that's in it that like stretches you and pushes you to go to a place that's real in this wild, crazy, out there environment. But then when I think about that show, it was this perfect marriage of incredible people behind the scenes, wonderful content that you were working with, and then like artists on camera who are so present, so joyful, and it's like hard to even pinpoint a scene that you loved so much, because when you just think about the whole experience, it was so good. And more than anything, and Anthony told me this all the time. Anthony Limke was always telling me, like, really soak it up, like soak up, because he's like, you don't realize that this is rare. You don't realize. And he's so right. Like, I didn't realize that. And I think about the stuff that I got hung up on and that I was like, about, and it's so ridiculous, but I am so happy to have those memories. And especially, like, it was so special when you came. I always feel a little bit funny around girls because I've had some weird experiences with women, but you were just like, oh, Mel, I just love you. Like, you make me excited to meet new actresses. Like, when there's a guest star, like, I really hold you as this gold standard in my heart, and it makes me give everyone the benefit of the doubt. And like, you brought such a wonderful energy to our show, on top of like being great on camera. Yeah,
you're a great leader. You know, this is a girl, like, with her first series regular role, like your first acting job. You know, welcoming everyone in. You know, it's a lot. It was a lot of work on that show, actually.
For everyone,
it's hard.
Everyone worked so hard.
With all the stunts, but the best, so fun.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see, what else do we got here? I'm seeing lots of just love. People are sending lots of love from different places. Not that I don't want to shout you out, guys, but I am looking for a question. Oh, somebody said, were the both of you ever called Mel at the same time on set?
Mel and Mel. What did we... Didn't we have this rule of Mel 1 and Mel 2?
Really? I don't even remember that.
What did Roger call us? What were they? There was a code.
Oh, actually, I have a lot of really sweet pictures of the three of us. Like you, Roger, and I just like loving on each other.
Gosh. This is Roger.
I don't remember. I remember calling you Mel, and a lot of people calling you Mel. But there's this, I think you're actually one of the few people who use my name when speaking to me.
Oh, Melissa. Oh.
Like whenever you say my name, it's always like, oh, yeah, my name's Melissa. Because no one uses my name.
Melissa.
Yeah, no, it was just, anyway.
That's so
such a random, yeah, exactly. And when you say it, it feels proper. That's the thing. Oh, okay, I love this. What? Sorry, I'm seeing 8 questions at once, and one of them is
I can
very
only see half
salacious.
the questions.
Oh, really? There's a little button at the bottom that has like a question icon, and if you click it, it'll show you some. Here's a good one.
Okay.
What are you doing to stay sane in quarantine?
What am I doing?
Yes, what are you doing?
I've been running a lot, actually. And running, I mean, I was running on the beach, and then they closed the beach. So now I'm kind of running the edge of the beach.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's and just trying to do things that make me feel good. I've been cooking a lot, reading. What about you?
Oh, girl, I'm going like full into my hippie life. Like
Are you? Good.
Oh yeah, like I'm drinking tea every morning. I'm doing qigong every single day. I have these amazing teachers that I'm like honing in on, and I've actually started picking up sword again, which is amazing and feels so good, and makes me miss working on our show because I miss working with weapons, you know.
I do too. And I was going to say, where do you train, or where do you like, up the bow staff?
We can talk about this more when we're off.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love to
so
do that.
Fun. Such great exercise as well.
But yeah, just like meditating and reading too, and Kundalini, like that stuff. Whew, that gets you going. It is hard, but I really love the mantra work. Yeah, it's so yeah, that's kind of how I'm staying sane. I've
actually never meditated so much in my life, but I always meditated a little bit in the morning. Now I'm like, yeah.
You're like, it's 4 p.m. I'm bored. I think I'm gonna meditate.
Okay.
Oh, okay. How did you feel?
Colin. Hi, Colin. I work with Colin in South Africa. Another fellow actor.
Oh, do you have a buddy in here?
Yeah, he just popped up.
Oh, my mom is here. I'm scrolling through the chat now. Hi, Mom.
Who else is here?
Hi, Mom.
Oh, is Mum in Calgary?
Yeah, she is. She just got a new sewing machine and she's been sewing masks for our family. She just,
Wow.
yeah, my mom sent me this like really sweet message where she was like, well, since everyone has to wear masks, I thought you'd like a pretty one. And she's sending me like these floral fabric masks.
Yeah,
like, bless her heart.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's really, really sweet.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, so let's see. I mean, I'm going to scroll through. I like this. How did you get into acting and how long? Oh, and Ivan's got a question from 3 minutes ago that I'm going to...
Ivan. Hi, Ivan.
So how did you get into acting?
Me? We should both answer this question.
It's all about you right now.
You're like me. It's like, oh God, it's about me. What did I do? I actually trained in something else. I was a designer and modeled for a while and did TV commercials and thought I just want to do something else. I loved theatre and plays and so I went back to drama school. I think it's about 8 years ago now. Not actually that long ago, considering there are some people that have been in the business since they were very, very young.
Yeah.
And it changed my life. It was probably the most difficult thing I did and the most enjoyable thing I did at the same time, like learning acting. And I think it's because you learn so much about yourself and it challenges you and makes you feel extremely uncomfortable and out of your comfort zone. But I think once you get used to being out of your comfort zone and feeling uncomfortable, then it's like, okay, bring it on.
Oh, this feels like home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the question from Ivan, and it says, how was it having to do the American accent the whole season?
I love accents. I get asked a lot about accents, and now I've been doing it for a few years. It definitely becomes easier, and actually moving to America, it became a lot easier because it's around you. You know, you can walk down the street and hear more accents. I thought I was doing a good accent when I lived in the UK, but it was terrible.
Really?
It was kind of like, you think you almost, you can sound American, but the intonations and musically it's just off. You know, Brits speak so differently to Americans. Like there's just a different rhythm to it, which I learned more coming here.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but now I work with an amazing dialect coach as well, which is amazing, which really, really helps.
Yeah, I bet that would help. I got an audition the other day where they told me I had to do a mid-Atlantic accent, and I was like, that's not a thing. Like, that's actually not an accent. And then I did some research, and I don't know if you knew this, but it is an accent, but it's manufactured. It's created. Oh. It's like, that's why all of the older movies, like the classics, everybody speaks the same, because some guy decided that there was a particular way to speak English and that this was the proper way to speak it. And so all of these actors went to this school and it became the way of speaking, but it only happened in the movies. And so that's what people are referring to when they say mid-Atlantic. Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, the accent that comes from the middle of the ocean, apparently. Oh. I don't know. Ooh, who was the practical joker on the set that you can remember?
All of you. You and Alex would be playing pranks on each other all day, and I'd think, what are they doing now? What are they watching? You're always watching something silly. But who else? I think everyone loved to kind of have a go, really. Who do you think the biggest joke was?
I mean, I like to think it was Alex, but yeah, I could get up to some hijinks too, for sure.
Oh,
yeah. I can't help myself. Let's see. Someone's in love with you.
Oh,
it's good for you to know.
Thank you.
Who had the most? Yeah. There's some really nice things in there. Who had the most blown lines?
Blown blown lines.
Like I think they mean who had the most bloopers. Oh man, we had so many bloopers on our show. Are you able to open up the question thing?
No, I think it's just your end. I think it's because you started it.
Oh right, shoot.
Or it's on.
Let's see.
Any chance you're coming back to This Is Us? Maybe. Zoe's in a family.
Really?
Who knows? Possibly.
That would be so cool. Would you?
I would love to go back. I'd love those guys. So much fun. Miss everyone so much.
What the two of you?
Do you know about season 3?
To be doing a buddy cop show together. A buddy cop show together would be so much fun.
Yes.
Ooh, if y'all could rewrite the end of Dark Matter, how would you do it? I would extend it by 2 seasons so that Joe could finish what he had been planning for years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
Nick
that
will
would
come back, obviously.
Obviously, in my dreams. Oh yeah, somebody asked us about the beginning, like the flashback where 2 was hallucinating, and we had to kiss. Guys, I made a big stink about the kiss. Do you remember this?
Did you?
I did. I made a big stink about it because I wanted it to be like truthful.
Yeah.
And this is it was an amazing learning lesson for me watching it back, because I was so rigid in wanting to make sure that 2 was passed out and it was actually just something that she was hallucinating as opposed to something she was participating in. And my dear friend Ron Murphy, who directed the episode, who we will be speaking to tomorrow.
Love Ron.
Love Ron.
Yeah.
And at the time we were friends, and he came to me and he was like, listen, I know what you're trying to accomplish, but you got to know, like, you look dead. Like, it looks like dead lips, and Mel's just like beautifully coming in. And I was like, yeah, but that's, like, I'm not supposed to be kissing her. Like, she's kissing me. Yeah. And it was this full thing. But when I watched it, he was so right. And I was like, I look dead. Like,
I look dead.
And I was like, oh shoot, I should have taken that. But yeah, a good lesson as far as meeting in the middle. When you have an instinct about something, but also someone you trust is giving you feedback, it's good to meet in the middle.
I didn't have any, I really didn't, because, we spent a lot of time filming that scene, and I thought, why are we filming this so long?
We were filming it so long because they needed me to do something different.
Yes. Oh, really?
Yes.
It was all you.
It was my fault.
No.
Oh.
But he slowed it down, and it was really artsy, kind of beautiful piece. I really thought it was lovely. It turned out great.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question, Mel.
Okay. What
is like your big hairy dream role? Like, let's pull in some manifestation here. If you were like, this is my ultimate career, my ultimate role, like this is something that like I gotta do this in my lifetime, and I will do it. What is that for you? Do you have that? I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you have something like that, like what does that look like?
No, I mean I flip between, like, I'd love to do, like I thought this morning, wouldn't it be great, because I love fashion and I love like the 80s, and wouldn't it be fun to do one of those like period pieces set in the 80s where you get to wear all the beautiful shoulder pads and fashion and tell a real story of, I don't know, some kind of amazingly beautiful, tragic story. I don't know, I'm just interested in good stories. I love real stories. What about you? I love good writing.
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna lie, you kind of surprised me. You don't often hear someone saying like, my dream role is in the 80s with shoulder pads. Like, it's just so amazing. And I love that you said that.
I just like to have fun with it, with all of it, the acting, the story, the fashion, all of it, the creativity of it all. Mm-hmm. But also, of course we all love the serious, beautiful movies, like if Beale Street Could Talk and, The Green. What's the other one we saw? Anyway, so many beautiful movies. I've been watching the classic movies, actually. I watched Flawless the other day. It's on HBO. If anyone's into old movies, not even that old, but just some classics, I've been watching. HBO have put a lot on there, which are great.
Oh, somebody's got a role for you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Did either of you snag any props or costume pieces from the show? Oh, my goodness. Quick sidebar. I did. And I spoke to Joe about this originally, and a lot of things in the turmoil of quarantine kind of kicked up. But I would love to do another fundraiser, which we did a couple of years ago. I still have some pieces of dark matter gear, and maybe we can auction it off, and I'll like match whatever you guys are able to donate, and you guys could end up with a good piece of dark matter paraphernalia, and I can.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I've got quite a few things. I have like a Raza Crew backpack. I've got the crazy like 2 trench coat.
Wow, you
like the massive long trench. Yeah. Did you get any of your gear?
I was promised Nix's jacket, but I never got it. I think because I left.
Joe, are you still here? Joe, do you still have her jacket?
Nix's jacket in that episode, you know, the green jacket. But it was fun. She had such a great costume. I think everyone did. It was fantastic.
Yeah, Noreen was just like...
amazing.
Yeah, I really liked the Sears jackets. I was kind of obsessed with that. I was commenting on it because I just thought it was so beautiful. Would you come back for a Dark Matter reunion, Mel? If we have like a last hurrah kind of a thing, like let's wrap this thing up, would you come back in for that?
Yes.
I would too.
Joe
said he's not sure he has the jacket. Oh,
it's probably been auctioned.
Yeah, that's a stinker. What's the first thing you're gonna do when we come out? What's the first thing you're gonna do when we come out of lockdown? I'm trying to remember the questions I saw. Is there anything that you're like?
The freedom and just to appreciate. It's really making me appreciate how. Just walking and sitting in a cafe and, being amongst people. What are you going to do?
What am I going to do? Oh, man. I'm such a homebody. Like, I'll probably keep doing what I'm doing. But, actually, I would love to get home to Canada. I mean, home is here now, of course. But, I want to see my friends and see my family. My little brother just moved out on his own, and I want to help him set up his apartment. HomeCon. Beth's Canary. I would love for Dark Matter to be a part of HomeCon. So make some noise with the organizers. Please let them know that you would like to see Mel and I there, because it would be amazing to be a part of. Do you know what HomeCon is, Mel?
I've heard of it. I've never been. Have you?
It's an online con. They just had their first thing last week, and it was like a huge success. And it would be really fun. And you can like donate your proceeds. Yeah, you do it from home. What's this? Do you both feel? This is from Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Do you both feel energized to hit the ground running work-wise after all of this?
Yes. I mean, we were in the middle of filming. We've got a couple of episodes left. I'm filming a new show called Power Book 2 Ghost on Stars. It's like the new Power spin-off. So we film in New York. I'm back in LA at the moment, but I'll be flying back to New York to finish that after, and then doing a movie in Atlanta. Nice apple.
Sorry.
I'm kind of, we are. We've got kind of a cast group chat. You're talking to everyone, and we're like, when are we going back to work? Because I'm working with another gorgeous group of people. So, I'm really looking forward to it. When do you guys go back? Did you finish the season?
We finished our season, luckily.
Oh,
but,
wow.
We're kind of on a standstill about whether or not we're going to have another one.
Right.
And obviously we would love to all come back and do that, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I would love to go back. It would feel pretty unfinished if we didn't do that.
Sure you will.
Yeah, I hope so.
Your show.
I hope so. You know how it is when you do stuff like this. It's like you're just in a vacuum. You don't even realize if like people are watching it because you know it's just out there. And especially because with the way things are streamed now, it's just people watch on their own time. So it's really great. Lucy Chen, yeah. I'm going to ask for my 2C Chenford fans. Are you a fan? Do you ship 2C and Chenford? Just say yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Trust me, it's all hell will break loose if you don't ship them. So it's just good to say yes, absolutely.
Of course, yes. I'm getting used to this word ship. We don't say it in the UK, but it just means you're for this couple to be together. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ship, yes. Of course.
And I'm just circling back around because I realized I didn't answer you about like my dream thing.
Yes.
I love sci-fi. I want to do more sci-fi. Like, it makes my heart feel so good. And I love the contrast of needing to be, like, totally believable in a wild, imagined world. I love that challenge and that stretch, you know, and being whatever being you are, whether that's human or, you know, a created being or an alien or a creature, whatever that is. I think the challenge of finding the truth within whatever you are in a world that you truly have to immerse yourself in as far as your imagination is concerned is amazing. And also working with people who are pulling this stuff out of their soul and their mind and doing research with whatever is like the latest out there as far as science goes. It just, it feels so cutting edge to me. And as someone who likes to like live in my imagination a lot, like being able to do that for a living is so gratifying. And the costumes and everything, it's just fun.
It's so fun.
But also, and I miss it. And the fans. Sci-fi fans are next level. Next level.
I remember we went to Comic-Con and it was my first Comic-Con and it was just mind-blowing. The people that had waited outside, they queued outside for hours. Some had slept outside with the families. It was incredible. They're like hardcore fans.
Hardcore fans who also love the content, are extremely supportive, and it feels like a family, you know, and smart. Like I can't even count how many people would like come to cons and then you're jamming about the logistics of the show, about the technology and how it would actually function in life, and you're just like grappling and trying to figure out what you can say to just keep up in the conversation. It's so much fun. Yeah. Let's see. What else? Joe, Ivan, what else should we touch on? If they're still out there.
What else can we ask Melissa about her show?
No.
Any questions for Melissa? Amy, hi. That's my friend from the UK.
Aww.
How about more fantasy? What is that?
Somebody wants to know how much alcohol you have in your background. Ha ha.
Oh. It's a necessity right now. No, it's just I just happen to be up against the bar. Just like a
Ooh, this is a good question. What character would you have liked to have played on Dark Matter if you could have chosen?
Melissa's character.
Oh yeah, you would have crushed too. Oh
no, you were amazing. There were so many. I mean, I loved Zoe's character as well. I think what a challenging character to play. I mean, she did such an excellent job. I remember we were on set for hours, and at the end of the day, she'd do a scene, and she'd just be like, "How have you got your brain around that?" It was just lots of technical speech.
Yeah, she was amazing. She really, really did so good. Are you? No, I'm not reading that one. Sorry. Are the questions when I click it?
Melissa,
Do they show up?
Love in Los Angeles. Yeah, they just come. They're just coming through.
Oh.
Yeah, you do. Everyone loves Melissa here.
I have no idea. I don't go out. I don't go out.
They love your show. Do you love what's it like playing your character on your show now?
You know, it's a lot like, I mean, in contrast to what I was doing in dark matter, obviously, it is like so different because Lucy is just and like bottom of the rung as far as seniority goes. Like 2 was the captain of the ship and Lucy is a full-blown rookie, and she's just a people pleaser and like eager to do everything in the right way. So in one sense, like there's this tenacity and ferocity about the way that she tackles things that totally reminds me of 2. But there's an innocence and a naivety about the goodness in the world that Lucy has that I think is really sweet to play. And it's really great. She has a massive sense of humor. And I'm super awkward sometimes. And I just like, they keep it in the cut. I'm always surprised. Like, sometimes I'll do a scene and I'm like, that was so awkward. Like, I needed to do that because it was awkward. But then when the cut comes out, I'm like, wow, they kept that. Good. I'm really glad that's on television for people to see. That's great. So, it's fun. It's really, really fun.
Yeah.
It's nice to do things that are different. You know, that feels really good just to stretch in those different ways. I don't know why, but like I feel very called. I want to do a character that has like 4-inch long acrylic nails. Like I need to be talking to someone like this.
That's so different to you. Yeah, fun. A question that just came up earlier for you, Melissa. Are you still singing?
Every day, my friends. I sing every day. I don't know. It's not something that I think when people ask, I think they mean like professionally, like if I make money from it. And that's, but I sing every day. It makes my heart feel good. It's like definitely.
You need to get Lucy singing in the show.
So Mel, this is crazy.
Oh.
We did. They put Lucy on a call to American Idol to deal with something. And then Lucy ends up auditioning on American Idol. Mel, I have never been so nervous in my life, and I was so happy when it was over. But it was like a real audition. We had one take because the judges were busy and about to go on lunch. And so I basically was able to run out there, sing really quickly, and then get the hell out so they could go on lunch. Oh, I'm just closing this door.
Did it bring back memories?
Yes. In the sense that my nervous system went into like PTSD. Like it was so nerve wracking. But
wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was great. Okay. Boo, Joe. Why would you do that? Joe's like, you can see it on YouTube.
Okay, everyone, after this, just go up to YouTube and watch Melissa's audition.
Okay, so since you've been reading, and I don't know if you've been reading fiction or something that's more factual, but regardless of that particular source, what's something new that you've learned recently? You can take a second to... What's something that you've learned recently that you were like, wow, that's cool?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? Someone said this to me the other day. It just struck me. You know, you get those moments. I always thought I was quite calm and spiritual anyway. But, you know, I think we have to remember this lockdown is not that I want to complain because there are people in hellish situations right now, so I'm very, very lucky. But you know, we all wake up those mornings and go, oh god, here we go again. And so I've changed it around to I was speaking to my friend Sarah the other day, and she said she wakes up now and says to herself, we are one day closer of getting back to normal life again. So it's just it's just a mindset, of course, but everything's just a mindset. So, just being kind to myself, being patient with myself. Do you know, it's something else. I don't know how you felt in this lockdown, but I think at the beginning of the lockdown, I thought, okay, I'm going to be at home, I have to kind of do something magnificent, like write a screenplay or write a novel or do something like learn language, like something.
Right. While juggling
like,
the stress of the world, I'd like to learn a new language.
Just because that's just what comes into my head. And then I realized, no, Mel, you can just chill out and run along the beach and come home and maybe cook a nice lunch, read a book, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
That's good. Let's see. Oh boy. I mean, I've been learning so much recently. It feels like it's even like difficult to distill into a thing, but I guess a thought that I've been kind of holding on to and trying to be good with which is kind of in the same vein as what you were speaking about, is that there's so much happening right now, and there are different ways to be of service, certainly. But you don't need to diminish the value of doing self-work and the rippling out that happens when you take care of your own vessel, whether that be through nutrition or through mindfulness practices or through meditation or even just your mindset, because through you doing that, which takes time, effort, and concerted energy, you're able to bring a part of you that is maybe more positive, maybe has a greater capacity to hold space for other people who are suffering. And in doing that, it's like a rippling butterfly effect that goes on, and maybe you give that a little bit to another person, and that kind of it exponentially moves out. And that's not to be discounted, even though it's not like some huge grand gesture that they'll write up about on the internet, you know what I mean? And the value of taking a break. But I think that thinking of self-care as a form of very real activism is important, because I think I can get really bogged down with feeling like I'm not doing enough. And I think that can be hard for a lot of people when so many people are suffering. But anyways.
Yes. No, but absolutely. I mean, it's huge, and I think it is a huge thing because there's so much fear everywhere.
Yeah.
That so if you can just sit in a place where you can, like you say, hold space with people and lift people, it's huge. It has a knock-on effect.
My phone is starting to die, so I had to plug it in.
This has been so
this is really fun. Okay, this is probably good natural timing as my camera jiggles around. Mel, this was so much fun. Thank you for inviting me to be your special guest. I just loved seeing your face and talking to you, and it was so wonderful to watch you work again. It's nice to revisit that show and to see you. Yeah.
And you, it was great memories. So
yeah. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in.
Thank you.
This was super fun. Sending everybody lots of love. Yeah. Stay safe, stay home, and eat good food. All right, guys.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Bye.